Hello guys, and welcome to another Porsche setup here on Project Cars 2. We are here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the road course circuit, and obviously due to me doing these a little bit late, there's a little bit of delay of the races, but for here at Indianapolis I had a very strong round. I took pole position, fastest laps, and I took both race wins throughout the day. So it's definitely a circuit that was shocked me, but I do quite enjoy it at times. It's simple, it's easy, and it suits the Porsche quite well. So here is a lap of the circuit. And on the day I did a 1:23.8, but obviously being in time trial, I was close the radiator down and have no fuel as we go into turn 1, clipping that inside curve, and then make sure you're nice and easy on the power. Turn 2 can be really difficult to control, and then into turn 3, a long right-hander, then going into a tricky turn 4, very easy for the rear to brake, snap under braking to get it nice and smooth. Do not take track limits here. Over the chicane, over one curve, bounce over the other, and then down the back straight. Beautiful circuit here in Indianapolis, very famous for its Indy 500, and I do enjoy racing here. As we come into the tricky section here, into the braking zone, just at the dark patch of the circuit, clip that inside curve, hit that cone just ever so slightly, and make sure you set yourself up to the next set of S's. It's really tricky to get this. The car will come unsettled, it wants to move around, and then into the final section, and then going into the back end of the circuit, onto the famous banking here in Indianapolis, and making sure I get my braking nice and straight and under control as it's off camber, braking at the dark patch of the track, and clipping that inside curve, take as much curve as I can, easy on the power, and then into the final section again. Really tricky to get this circuit dialed, especially in the final sector, but once everything comes together, you can do a beautiful lap just like that here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway to bring you home a 1:23.5. And obviously that was the race, that was my race setup, and throughout the weekend it's obviously set to do to race a long distance, be easy on the tires. Lap record here is a 22.5, I believe, so with that setup I'm only a second off the best lap times of the circuit. But yeah, that's a lap of Indianapolis, and here is the outside view of that lap. And here is the setup for the Porsche 911 GT3 R around the circuit of Indianapolis. I did run the hard slick tires for this run, and I did for the race as well. I seemed like the hard seemed to be the better car. We had a bit of temperature in the race, so this what helped me out a lot. So running the hards, definitely more pace in the hards. Obviously brake ducts were slightly open, obviously due to the temperature, keeping the brakes nice and cool and the tyre temperatures under control as well. Pretty high downforce considering it's quite a long circuit, so I was making sure I had enough downforce in the quick, tight, twisty sections. Suspension, as I always say, I very rarely ever touch this. It's kind of in my happy zone with the suspension, so I barely ever touch that. Maybe change the anti-roll bar to change the stiffness, but that's about it. And again, dampers I might change here and there to suit the car, but more or less that's the same as well. Obviously, due to being a time trial event, I have no fuel on board and the radiator is shut. Engine braking's at 2, and there is my traction control and ABS settings. And then the differential as well, another thing that I very rarely change. but that is the differential settings. Guys, if you like these videos, then please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. I also want to be a massive big up to Synthplay Motorsport for an amazing season they're putting on. Really thoroughly enjoying it. It's now my 4th season with them, and it's great fun. And make sure you head over to their channel to like and subscribe to them and see all the action of them as well. But like I said, guys, if you like what you see, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.